You're listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.
The Korean won just became the best performing currency on the planet. Pause. Not in Asia, on the planet. Korea's H1 current account surplus hit $191 billion, driven by record semiconductor exports. Corporate dollar selling surged 71.5% year-on-year in Q2, and on Wednesday, the Bank of Korea is expected to raise rates again, back-to-back. That's 4 data points that foreign capital needs to price right now. It's Tuesday, August 25th. Here's why global investors are paying attention to Korea today. From July 1st to August 21st, the won appreciated 11.9% against the dollar, steepest of any currency tracked by the Bank of Korea, nearly 5 times the yen's 2.3%. Semiconductor exports drove the H1 2026 current account surplus to $191 billion. Corporates sold $263.6 billion in spot and forward dollar contracts in Q2, up 71.5% year-on-year. The Bank of Korea raised its rate from 2.50% to 2.75% last month, and 65% of economists expect another 25 basis point hike at Wednesday's Monetary Policy Committee meeting. Here's what the numbers show. Matter of fact, the won hit an intraday low of 1,376.5 per dollar on Monday, an 11-month low, as exporter dollar selling and offshore short positions compounded in the same session. A back-to-back hike would bring the BOK policy rate to 3.0%, widening Korea's rate differential versus the Fed and sustaining carry pressure on USD to KRW. Taiwan approved a record 128 direct investment cases in Japan in 2025 as TSMC builds its second Kumamoto fab and plans a 1 trillion yen, approximately $6.9 billion, co-investment with Sony in next-generation image sensors from 2029. Japan's government targets 68 trillion yen, approximately $471 billion, in combined public and private semiconductor investment through 2040, cementing Kyushu as the democratic world supply chain anchor. The global obesity drug market is projected at $97.8 billion by 2034 per IQVIA. Korean pharma is racing for the non-GLP-1 segment, led by Hanmi Pharmaceuticals' HM17321, licensed to Genentech. So what does this mean for global investors? Earlier, we said the won's 11.9% gain is number 1 globally. Here's what that actually means for you. Dollar-denominated Korea positions are absorbing a meaningful currency impact, direction depending on your hedge ratio, and the structural case for won appreciation into year-end remains intact. Short pause. August dividend repatriation flows may provide a near-term USD/KRW reset toward 1,400, creating a potential re-entry window. Watch 3 things. The BOK decision on Wednesday, August 27th, a 25 basis point hike to 3.0%, and forward guidance on the tightening path. USD/KRW in the August 27th to 29th window as dividend repatriation demand adds temporary dollar bid pressure. And Kumamoto Science Park co-location announcements in Q4, TSMC's customer ecosystem decisions will reshape Asia's semiconductor supply chain positioning. That's today's AI Prism, Global Investors. This episode was produced with AI assistance based on Seoul Economic Daily reporting and reviewed by a human editor. AI Prism is a Juan Ifrah award-winning series. We'll be back tomorrow.
You've been listening to AI Prism from Seoul Economic Daily.